What's up, YouTube? This is Madcock83. It's time to get back to our Let's Play with Mods. We're going to call this one Season 2. And since we're using the new version of the DNS pack for 1.1, and I've moved over to 1.1, that pack also includes the new version of Equivalent Exchange, which makes your old world's no good. So we can go back to our old world, but what I've decided... Alright, we're back in our 1.0 world, and I have already gone and taken pictures of all what we have here, and what we got in our chests. We'll bring it over, and I guess it's time. We're just going to have to say goodbye to this world. It was fun. It was good to us. But... now it has to go. It is so sad. Alright, YouTube, made it back to the world, and what I've done is made me a little house. Well, not little, but I've got some of our objects back. This is going to be our new layout. There's all our machines we did have. There's our chest, which I just MC edited in from the old world, which actually worked, thank God. This is where our oil is coming in at, and it's coming from way over there because of that huge oil spawn right next to the house we made. Alright, what else? I'm not finished building everything yet, but I want to use something new that we got with 1.1 version. And before I go any further, I want you guys to see what we're going to do is make a few new pipes. And what we need to do is put some of these in here like so. We'll do about that, man. Will hopefully be enough. And let's make those waterproof pipes. And we'll take half and half, and if we put some redstone engines in there, we're going to get a new pipe called balance pipe. And what these bad boys do is, you notice this one's full, this one's half full, and this one's pretty much empty. What these do is when you place them down is they level off the liquid that's in there. They'll make each one exactly level. And since this one's pumping stuff in, it's still getting a little higher. And if we drop it over here, it'll start to fill that one up. And those will drop at the same time. This is going to be where our fuel's going to be, so we're going to put two more right in there. And we're going to put them over here where I got our water coming in. They're already full, so they will not level off. Now, I've already done this, and I'd updated my fraps. And apparently it updated to a version that didn't have my user info in there, so it only recorded for 30 seconds, so I missed most of it. Oh shit. We'll come back for those. Hold on a second. Well, as you can see, I guess we still have no creatures installed. I'm pretty sure those are going to kill me in here in a second. Oh, and I am in creative. I do notice that. It's just... for getting the world set back up to the way we were. It's pretty much all going to be the same, minus a few other, minus these new things I'm showing you. We're also going to build something else called a valve pipe, and it uses these as well. And what we're going to do is put a lever in there instead, and we'll get valve pipes. And what a valve pipe does, which I'll place it down, we're going to need something else to... I forget you can't click on anything with a pipe. We'll put our sticks in there. I think I got some cobblestone. Let's get us 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't think we'll need any more of those, but you never know. And as you see, it's got this little interface here. There's red in the middle. That means it's off. The clear side and the cover side that's gray, that's the side it's trying to pull from, is the one that's gray. So if we grab our Buildcraft wrench and smack it one time, or by right-clicking it, it's going to pull out of this one here. And if we drop a lever on top, as soon as we open it, it's going to let whatever liquid's in there flow and fill up this refinery's inventory. Now I like this because it's nice and simple and easy to use. But I do think it's a little overpowered because now we don't need a redstone engine to pull out of any of these inventories. I'm not going to complain, but just saying, you know, it'll work the same once we get the refinery going. We'll just flip that and it'll fill these tanks up. We're also going to put one more down here. And this teleport pipe is going over here to the bottom of these engines, which have pipes set up to hold the fuel they're going to need. And I have one right here to pull this water out and fill these engines up back in here. But those are just a few of the new things we're going to mess with, and I figured you want to go ahead and see them. So I'll get back to tidying up the world and get it back to where we had it. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I want to show you one more new pipe. This one's called the power switch pipe. And it's very easy to make. If we take this golden conductive pipe and drop us a little switch in there, we're going to get a power switch. A power switch pipe. And what this little fancy little thing does is, if we place it down here, notice it's not connecting to this one or this one. This teleport pipe is coming from that over there where my engines are generating power. And if we put a switch, which of course we don't have, we throw the switch down on the wall and flip it, it makes the power connect, and we'll turn this generator on. Refinery on. And if we simply don't want power to go to it no more, flip the switch. It'll use up the existing power it has left in its inventory and stop. And these will become very useful later on. Instead of having to keep switching the frequencies of these so much, we can just simply end the power or let it keep going. So I'm going to leave this on so we can hopefully get some a generation of fuel going, and I'll be back shortly. Alright guys, I think we're ready to finally get going here. One thing, we're going to have to start crafting some new items. So let's grab this. Where's our furnaces at? Now, I really need those to speed up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to make something new now that 1.1, the equivalent exchange version, does something different now. You can't transmute with your Philosopher's Stone. You have to make a transmutation tablet, I believe. I believe that's what it's called. So what we'll have to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, is we build it like so. And where should we put this? I think some of our equivalent exchange stuff will wind up down here, so what we'll do is just drop it right there. We right click on it. Now we got the transmutation table. And we think we can simply put a new item in there and we get an EMC build up for it. It also has to learn everything now. So if we drop stuff in there, apparently doesn't pick up those items, but do we need to put a stone in there? Let's take a pressure plate. Take a pressure plate. It won't take a redstone. It won't take one of those. Portal gun. Nope. What I'm going to do is throw a bunch of items in here, and I'll be right back. Alright. Pretty sure I had some more stuff in my inventory, but oh well. Let's get crafting some new items I'm going to want to use, and I think we're going to go with crafting table 2. We need to make a book And I think if we have a regular crafting table, I don't remember where everything is. I know we had a ton of reeds from before. I guess they didn't make the trip. I forgot about those. That stuff called... There it is. I know we had a bunch. I'm just gonna give myself them because I guess I didn't bring them over. That'll be enough. There's our book. There's our crafting table, and there's our crafting table 2. And for you guys that don't know what a crafting table 2 is, whatever you have in your inventory, like we have here, it's going to show us what we can build out of it. As just for example, the amount of wood we have, we can make a chest. And instead of having to actually make the crafting recipe, if we know we have the stuff in our inventory, we can go look through here and pick out what we need. So it'll make making some of the same old stuff not take near as long. You see, I also made another alloy furnace. I think all our machines are where they need to be. Let me see if there's something else I wanted to build. Alright, fellas, we definitely need to get started on some of our equivalent exchange items. I know I've been lacking in those. Let's take this over here. Let's get us a piece of... That's 2 pieces of gold. We're going to need a bunch of diamonds. And let's go over to our table, and I don't think I've let it learn this yet. Alright, it's learned that. We put 1 piece of gold in there. And if you take the item you're looking for and drop it in that middle piece, I thought it would give us what we wanted. Maybe we need to put another one in there. That's right. I think glowstone counts as a source of fuel, and as far as I can tell, we're gonna have to burn some kind of fuel. And I guess redstone's the only thing we really got right now. And if we drop a couple pieces of redstone in this down here, now we can start pulling out glowstone. But I think it's gonna take a ton to get as many as we need. Wow. That's 4. We need at least 2 more. We're going to start burning through our redstone pretty quickly this way. Oops. Oh, shit. Hopefully that was enough. And we're going to do boom, boom, boom. There. We got a little bit left. And we're going to need a full block of diamond. As you can see, this is going to be pretty expensive. What else do we need? Where's my glass? The bottom one I can't remember. Nope. We need to make some overclockers. Get us that 1 piece. Ah, what is the recipe I'm looking for? Energy collector, that's what we're trying to make. Oh, furnace. Whoops. Yeah, if we go over to our crafting table, it knows we have this stack of cobblestone in here, so all we have to do is reach over there and grab us a furnace. Not have to go through the trouble of crafting one. Now we got our energy collector. Gonna need one more piece of glowstone. I believe this thing's ripping us off. And since we know how to make glowstone, we should be able to come over here and look down and find one. Or not. Oh, there it is. Alright, energy collectors. If I can walk. I'm going to place it down, and it needs to be in sunlight. If we click on it, you see it's pretty much got sunlight. But if we drop this piece on there, it's definitely going to stay full no matter if it's dark or not. And what it's doing is passively collecting EMC. The same thing that the transmutation table uses, like 1 diamond's worth 8100 EMC. Well, this is just pulling EMC out of the sky, basically from the light. And what this will do is if we put a little bit of redstone in here, it's going to automatically start upgrading whatever's in here. It's going to upgrade it to coal. And from coal, it should go to, I don't know, there's a big list. It has, I think after coal, it'll go to glowstone. After glowstone, it'll go to blaze powder. And then all the way up to a chemical coal, which is what we're looking for. The highest tier in EE2 that is a fuel. We look through our list here. I think we can find some through our massive list. Yeah, that'll, after it makes its way up to its first EE fuel, it'll be a chemical coal. Then it'll go to Mobius fuel, and then we'll get the new one, the Eternus fuel. And that stuff burns forever. And that's what we're looking to get. So if we leave these in here, eventually it's going to cycle through, or we can always tell it that's the target block. That's the target. So whatever we put in here will only go up to coal. And once we get, and if we wanted to just do glowstone, we could drop a piece of glowstone in here. And once it gets to that, it'll stop. But what we're going to do is just let this go ahead and run. And let it collect all the stuff it needs. Something else we're going to need from equivalent exchange. We can't get a dark matter or red matter furnace yet because we have to wait for these to make it all the way up to that. We're going to need an antimatter relay. And let's see. Let's check out the recipe for that one. It's going to take an energy collector, which we know will be a pain to make, and all that good stuff. So in all honesty, I think I need to do a little mining. We're looking pretty good on our fuel. Water's looking good. Oil's dropped down a little bit. I think I'm going to get ready and find myself a nice little mine to go to. Alright, I was doing a little walking around. It looks like we found ourselves a nice little cave system. And, oh shit. Fortunately, there's a big hole going down to it, and there's a lot of stuff right below me. So we're going to break the one rule that is most important for Minecraft, and that is, do not dig straight down. But I want some of this stuff that is right along the side here. And since we don't have that cheat we had in the last series with all the extra ores and whatnot, we're going to actually have to take what we can find. And since we have our little handy portal gun, we can always get back out of here if we need to. There's appetite. And of course it's starting to get dark. Can never go wrong with iron. I think we should head on back and sleep through the night. There we go. Very happy to see all that fuel. We're going to need that fuel because the next thing we really need to get going is a what do you call it? There's no macerator. Is a quarry. You know what? While we're here, if I can find it, we had a bunch of rubber wood. There it is. We need to toss that in our extractor. There we go. Let us do its thing while we're gone. And I'm gonna make my way down here. I'll be back when I find something worth seeing. Well, I ran into something from Halo Craft. They add an NPC that is harder than hell to kill. And I didn't know they were down here in the caves. And they make a bunch of noise. I was sitting here messing with a skeleton over here and he came running up out of nowhere. It kind of scared the shit out of me for a second. Oh, god damn it. Oh, there's so many of them. Maybe time to retreat. What do we have in our inventory? We're already full. Ugh. Let's just get rid of some of this. I have room to pick up that stuff down there. He's gonna kill me, isn't he? Let's say it's time to retreat. Get our little pulsar back out. Pulse home. Oh. There we go. Let's change that config file a little bit. Whew. Anyway, I managed to live through that one. Let's see. We got our macerator. Only found a little bit of gold. Unfortunately, found a good bit of iron. What do we got here? Our extractor still going. Rubber's looking pretty good. Let me get some of this stuff all cooked up and I'll be right back. Alright, I've decided that these furnaces just don't go fast enough. So what we're going to do with Industrial Craft 2, you have these slots over here. And what we can make are overclockers, transformers, and energy storage upgrades. And what the overclocker does is make it run a little bit faster, but it will drain more energy. Transformer upgrade lets it take in a higher voltage, and the energy storage will let it build up an internal energy when it's not cooking. If I believe that one's right, I'm not sure. But what we're going to do is make an induction furnace since we have advanced machines. And to make one of those, you've seen me make these before, simply like so. If I remember right, we're going to need this, some copper, and we're going to need these furnaces back. So where is my wrench? Oh crap, I didn't mean to hit it yet. And now we can't get to it. And our inventory is full. I'll clean all this up in a second. What do we have here? I found some lapis. I didn't even know I picked that. Oh, I bet you those elite meat. I bet you those things dropped it. Those things from HaloCraft. Anyway. Let's get what's in here out for now, and hopefully... Yeah, there we go. Let's build this up down here so we don't have this problem again. Alright, our advanced machines, we got those, and I think we just fill everything with copper. And there we go. 2 induction furnaces. And these will also need switches on the top, and we're going to be drawing a good bit of power. Let's sleep through the night so we can make sure our solar panels are picking up what they need to pick up. Top over here real quick. Let's grab us some sticks. And we should have levers right there. That's one thing I don't like. It keeps going back to the top every time. But anyway, if we come over here and shift click the tops, now they are generating heat. And once they start generating a ton of heat, they'll actually start working pretty fast. I'll be back once those are ready to go. Now you can see they've built up a little bit of energy, but they're already going faster than regular furnace. And the nice part about them is you can put 2 different things. I have tin and silver dust in here, and it's creating both of them. This one over here isn't doing anything, so let's give it some tin dust, and we'll give it 2 tin dusts. And we'll cook them both up at the same time. And the nice part about this is I think I have ore generation for, let's see, industrial craft, forestry, and red power generate, I think, tin and copper. But the good thing is if you have, I think I had it in here earlier. Let's see, can't find any now. I think I've already macerated them, but you may have 3 different kinds of copper ore. But if you macerate them, it'll turn them into all the same dust. It'll turn it in, all 3 of them will go into one kind of copper dust, which means all your ingots, once you cook that copper dust, they all turn into that ingot, the 3024-8, which means once you get into your inventory, you should only have 1 type of tin, 1 type of copper, and so forth. And it looks like we're just finishing up here. So you got some iron dust. Got some more iron dust. I think I put some, yeah, I put some gold in there. I have a ton of tin. We can put all our ores back in here that we don't need anymore. We'll just store our coal in here. We'll store our coal in here for now. And I think if we macerate, let's see. Oh, we have some more copper dust. We can macerate that into flint. I don't know what we need that for, but never hurts to have it. and I'll be back once we get a little further along. Alright folks, I came over here to check on our condenser, and we have some gunpowder. So what I want to do is take one gunpowder, and it needs to be learned, and of course burn it up. Let's get some fuel. Where do we find our coal at? Let's see, where did we put that? Let me get one more. I'm still trying to learn this thing. I don't think it's supposed to be doing this. Let's see what's going on. I'll be right back. Oh well, I guess until I learn it from there, we'll just have to key. I think we can just get it out of the condenser over here instead of that. I'll look it up in a little while to see what all we need to do. I want to get a little defense going. And what we'll need, let's see, is a dispenser. And I'm sure you're looking at me like, dispenser? Really? How in God's name, with all the stuff we have, are we going to do a dispenser? Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to go find a spider. We need some string. Be right back. I really wish I hadn't cut off the camera, because there happened to be one right there. And here they come to fuck up my house. I need to go Val. Learn this thing up some string. Oh, we don't even need to put anything in here. We have so much GMC built up. Let's see if we can get a bow. And if we put that in there, we should be able to now. There's a bow. What was that recipe again? I need some redstone. Alright, we got our one dispenser. Put some iron. See if that gives me what I was looking for. Well, I guess we'll look up the recipe. This is what we're after, a sentry head. Need more redstone. Need the sentry head. Where'd the little leg go? That one's fairly easy, only took 4 pieces of iron. If we, I think they're like this. Yeah, that would have gave us what we just picked up. I don't think we have any flowers. Oh, we got one. We don't see any right off the top of our head. These will come in handy later. Surprisingly, a lot of mods use colors. So, everybody until to learn that. And where's my other one? And we'll grab one more. One more. And now if we put those together, like it said, one. And we're going to need a wrench. If I remember right, it is... Nope, don't remember. That's the wrench we're after. We could have got the regular one, we'll go for the gold one just for now. Oh. And since there seems to be a lot of activity, you know what, we need to make a way to the roof. And then we had these from earlier. And we might have to move this later, but for now, it'll be fun right here. I can already hear him out there going crazy. What we do is if we place him down, and if you right-click him with the gold wrench, it'll give you what he's killed, how much ammo he has, how many times he's been hit with a wrench, and his health. But if we right-click on him, he'll get upgraded. And if we keep on punching the crap out of him, boom, he's full-fledged. So, of course there's nothing out here now, but at least he'll be shooting, and he can kill us, unfortunately. See if we can lure something. I keep hearing all kinds of stuff over here. There's a spider, I hear him. We'll just do this. Just for demonstration purposes. Give yourself a zombie. And then run, because he's going to kill him. A lot of lag here for some reason. We'll see how our engines are doing. We can flip our valve over here, and they'll start filling up. Should start filling up this one first. Once he's full, they'll make their way over to the other ones. Ooh, he's almost out. That could have been dangerous. We'll flip this switch down here and we'll start pumping some more oil. Eventually. Give him a second to warm up. Well, I found my problem. For some reason, I forgot to put a pipe right there. And of course, now all our other stuff is going to be an issue. There it goes. It's finally getting some fuel. Oh, I don't think I changed that frequency yet. There it goes. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're going to have to do something about this. Let's run them along here. Yep. Maybe we use the right tool for the job. And we'll drop that one down up above. And everything should be okay and not touching. There. Everybody's happy now. In case you haven't noticed, these little orange blocks are chunk loader blocks. I explained that earlier. I put some in the house in case I'm away. Hopefully everything will keep loading like it should. Turn the engines back on and get to making more fuel, and we sucked up enough oil. We can cut this off. And everything's good to go. We can probably come up here and check on him. It doesn't seem to know how to go after what are those other ones called? No creatures. What we need, let's find the sentries and stuff of that nature. Which may take me a second. We need one of these, sentry monitor. We can make that. Let's see if we can do anything else with it. Let's get us some smooth stone. All we need is 4. And I don't even know what I'm doing now. 1, 2. I hear a werewolf. What's that? 1, 2. Pizza glass. I'm having a good bit of doubt that it's going to be able to go after more creatures. But if we right click on them, we get a list of stuff to tell them to attack. Oh, we can. Look, birds, cats, blaze, bunny, ghost. Yeah, it puts everything in here. I'm surprised that works with that, but that's really good to know. Scorpions. That's what we were just looking at. Let's see. Yes, definitely go after werewolves. And if that piece of crap comes back over here, which now it looks like he's not, I'm sure you're gonna need to eat here shortly. Oh shit. I didn't tell it to attack that thing. I've never seen one before. It looks like one of those ogres. Where was it at? Cave ogre. Down there destroying everything. Shoot it! Shoot it! He ain't shooting it. Oh my god. What is that thing? Fucking, I'll tell it to attack everything. Probably dead pretty soon. There he goes. We found it. Ah, that's awesome. Took them long enough to figure out what it was. Anyway, I guess I need to get this cleaned up. Thank God I didn't destroy anything of importance. But this is really a good stopping point. This is Madcock 83. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a good day.